Welcome to GameJunkies Online. That's right, we're rebanding. Rebanding! And to celebrate this momentous occasion, we lost the audio for this video.
Yep.
So...
yeah!
Good times. We're recording this post. We're doing some, post-production on this one, just recording our voices over it, which is fine because I don't remember what I did anymore.
It's been a week, and in that week, a lot has happened.
It's been a week, a lot has happened, and I'm ready to appreciate my frustrating gameplay, while I'm not having to play it. So enjoy that.
Oh, you get attacked by a cat.
Yeah, currently being mauled by a loon.
And names?
I'm Andy. I'm sorry that my voice is fucked. I was sick this past week, and yeah.
I'm Chromie, and I'm sorry you have to watch this because
nothing
I'm sure
has happened.
That the game. I'm sure that our commentary was riveting.
This was all the JoJo jokes.
Yeah, when we were all making it, we cursed this video with the jokes. So.
Well, see, I was gonna do the same intro I did last week.
No, we have to start fresh. New video.
New brand,
new us.
Oh shit, we moved.
Whoa, we moved.
Then I'll do the one on the whiteboard.
What one on the whiteboard?
What
the
whiteboard?
whiteboard's on the floor again.
Oh, it's like, where? What whiteboard, Justin?
And I'm your JoJo stan. Hey, Macarena.
If we...
Also known as Justin.
Yeah, if we cursed this video again with our jokes, I quit. I quit Let's Play and Chill, and I'm starting a new brand.
So we already did that.
Did we?
I mean, I guess not yet, because we haven't uploaded any new videos under our new name, but...
Schrodinger's Let's Play and Chill.
Like
JoJo Stan, hey Macarena.
Like, it took me a solid half an hour trying to figure out what that said.
I could have told you that.
Well,
Because
it's
I will
just
never
like-
forget hey Macarena.
Like, JoJo,
hey
I
yeah.
was like,
Marinara.
I don't
like
know.
marinara. Alone, why?
Alone.
You're gonna eat my hair.
Probably.
Probably.
Please don't. Your nose. My nose. Your tail. Stop.
Okay, so gameplay is happening.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad that we have the game audio.
Yeah, it gives us a hint on what's going on. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah. Insert the cupcake.
Insert cupcake.
Oh,
Into hole 2.
you're getting hair up my nose.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Are we good? I don't want to fucking bother with this. You know
Yeah, I
what?
don't
This isn't real.
We don't have to read it. It's not real anymore.
It's not real anymore. I already lived this, and I'm not doing it again. We're just here for the commentary. This is the play-by-play, and just assume that anytime there's a long pause where nothing is happening, I'm telling a joke.
It would be accurate to what actually happened from what I remember.
Yeah.
Is every time there was a long pause, is you were explaining something about JoJo to me, or there was a JoJo being made. We were guessing at stand names, like Green Tea being Green Day. I do
Green
remember
Day.
that one.
Yep.
And all the JoJokes are being made in this one, and then in the week since it's been, I started watching JoJo.
So it's like been a slow metamorphosis.
It's great. So, this other thing I was thinking of while going to get food. So we had Sonic right before this.
Yes. The food.
Yeah, the food, not the movie.
With that said,
Yeah.
total missed opportunity of having a advertisement deal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right.
I've seen that called out a couple times on Twitter, is that they missed a huge opportunity there.
God, what were they thinking?
The fools!
Like, as soon as I was going to get food, it was like, I'm saving that for the video.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a missed opportunity, Sonic. You're like the one, you're America's, hey, don't fucking bite me. Rude ass.
The cat.
Yeah. Sorry, that was the cat.
Should specify definitely that the cat bit them.
Yeah, she was grooming my arm and then decided to chomp.
So
that was
fun.
Are
you?
Yeah. And then, see, it also could have worked because Sonic has hot dogs. Mm-hmm. And our old asses are like, we grew up with the old Sonic cartoon.
Yeah.
Where
chili
he's
dog.
Down in chili dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
And you got, like, the biggest chili dog I've ever seen, so...
I was not expecting it to be that large.
Yeah, I was looking at the menu and I was like, I could really go for one of the hot dogs, and I, like, contemplated the coney dog for half a second, and then decided that I love myself too much.
I clearly don't.
No, you love your taste buds, and that's fine.
You know, that's fine. And you know what? I had 2 of the All-American dogs, and that's probably equivalent, so I have no room to talk.
Probably the equivalent. Shut.
Penelope, relax.
We love you. I'm sorry you're stuck behind a gate, but you have to stay there.
Are we really sorry?
God dang it.
Is that your computer?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I don't recall Origin popping up on a Switch game.
Was that in the capture? Is that part of this now?
I don't think so, because we're just because we're not capturing the screen.
Okay, we're only recording the audio.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. So yeah, just Origin pop-up window asking us to log in out of the clear blue sky. It's good commentary. It's good.
It's been bothering me like the last couple of days. Like, I'm not playing any games. Why do I need to log in?
Bro.
Every 5 minutes. Like, hey, why aren't you logged in? Because I'm not playing a game.
This is why I quit those applications when I'm not using them, because they
just pop up constantly.
Harass me.
And I'm always just like, stop, leave me alone.
And I've also gone to the measures of making sure things don't auto open when Windows starts, because it's like everyone I talk to who's like, yeah, my computer takes forever to load up, I just leave it on this, and I'm like, turn that off.
Yeah. I think the only thing I have that starts automatically is Discord, and that's literally because it's the first thing I open anyway.
Pretty much. That's valid. I think the only thing I have load automatically is my Avast.
Yeah.
So
I don't have Avast, so.
Oh, see, I love my computer too much.
What is that?
It's an antivirus.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I download too much shit off the internet to not have an antivirus, so anyone who doesn't have an antivirus is flirting with disaster, I'm sorry. Mac users don't at me.
Oh no, I flirted with disaster. I had disaster strike.
Oh
no. I had to completely reset my computer because that's how bad it hit.
Oh no. I'm pretty sure a virus killed one of my old laptops. It's been like 10 years, but there was a virus that caused my hard drive to spin constantly.
Oh.
Like, it was not even loading anything, it was just telling the little motor in my hard disk drive to keep going.
Oh, Jesus.
And it burned out, like, literally burned out. So.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it's not great.
Wow.
Don't love it.
Oh yeah, this is where we got lost for a second.
Yeah.
We were talking about how creepy and disturbing those masks are.
Right.
And we tried to hit this button for like 5 minutes.
Right, because we'd already hit it. And I was like, is there a trick to this? I didn't realize. Now, looking at it now, I can see that it's dead.
Yeah.
It would be glowing upward.
Looking back on it now, we're like, oh, we were dumb.
Yeah.
And, I can tell by the mini-map now, it's like all those filled out red rooms are ones we've been to.
Yeah. I think when I first came here, I hadn't noticed the mini-map yet. Yeah. I think that was like a relatively new thing that the map had just been added into play before this. I'm not sure.
Oh,
I don't
sorry,
remember that for sure.
That's something.
It's all blurring together, guys.
It does that. That's my everyday life.
That's a solid mood.
Gosh. So my work hours are changing.
Oh?
I'm no longer going to be, 9 to 6:30 with a break in the middle. I'm going to be 7:45 to 3:45 because we need someone there again in the mornings. We need 2 people in the mornings.
I mean, that's early. That's obnoxiously early, but that means you don't have, that excruciating window where you can't do anything, right?
Exactly! It's a straight shift, and I'm so excited for that.
Split shifts are the worst, and I have had to do them a few times.
Especially where it's a split shift of only an hour and a half.
Yeah.
If there's, a 3-hour window, I could have gone and done something. It would have been fine. I could have, gone home, recorded a video, maybe done, something with my life. Instead, it was usually me sitting there on the couch staring at YouTube going, I have no time for 45 minutes.
I hate that feeling. That's compounded by the fact that we've talked about this a lot in, our Discord chat and stuff, that how, my perception of time is warped. So I'm like, hey, how long could this minor task... Yeah, 18 hours? Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
How long will it take me to wash dishes? 1 load of dishes. 3 hours? Yes.
Yeah, probably. And that's good for the day. And that's my contribution for the day.
That was me this morning where I was working on writing things for Isn't It? And I was like, okay, I'm going to do one thing of writing and then I'm going to watch 30 minutes of an episode.
Yeah.
Because this is when I switched over to the movies for JoJo instead of watching the season.
Yeah, which is, a valid move.
Uh-huh.
I know that I've talked about this before with other people who are like, because when I am into a thing, I can't shut up about it. I just physically cannot shut up about it.
That's
and
okay.
I'm like...
That's okay.
Yes, I get excited, okay. But
we get along.
That's what, yeah, right? And then somebody else inevitably gets dragged into it. But to both you and Justin, who was drawn to it like a moth
to a flame.
This was I was watching it in the living room. But what I was going to say was, people show an interest because I'm interested, and they'll be like, "Huh, sounds interesting. Maybe I should watch it." And I have to be kind of like, just a warning. This is not a beginner's anime.
This is not a beginner's anime.
No.
It's a lot of what the fuck is going on with a healthy dose of what?
Yeah. Oh, you have only just begun.
I know.
Like I said, watching JoJo's, the first 2 episodes are just like, what is this? Why am I even bothering? What the hell? And then, that 3rd episode is just like, what's gonna happen next? What the hell? Come on.
Yeah.
Tell me.
By the middle of part 2, I was frantically hitting next episode because I was like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is going on? That was me by episode 2 of season 1, where I'm like, how did this get all of my friends into
how
it?
Did this how is this
Why are all of my
them?
friends into this? What is this claim to fame? Why are there vampires, first of all? Secondly, what the fuck?
That was another thing, because it's nobody knows what the fuck JoJo is about. Even people who have watched it don't know what the fuck it's about, but they start to understand.
Yeah.
They start to just kind of go with it. Because, you know how if you are on the internet long enough and you're surrounded by something, in the peripheral for long enough through cultural osmosis, you kind of start to understand the basic plot. Not so with JoJo.
No. My entire dash was filled with JoJo memes. My friends are into JoJo. I'm like, what is this? I still don't know.
We still don't know. Science hasn't proven.
I'm halfway through the 2nd movie and I still have no idea what the fuck is going on. I just know that Jonathan deserved better and Joseph is good.
Yes, Joseph is good.
It's
also,
weird
bless
ass,
Erina.
Yes.
Pseudo slice of life. Not really, but kind of.
Yeah. That's why
there's slice of life with fucking shonen anime thrown in. It's we're gonna go fight and then everything's peaceful and we're going on a date and we got married, yay! And I'm like, what?
Yep.
That's the feel. That's the general feel, especially in the later parts.
Oh. So, speaking of because you mentioned starter anime.
Uh-huh.
And we mentioned this to you earlier in the week, but I feel like Andy needs to hear this.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear.
So, like, one that I kind of recommend to people as a starter anime is Airbender, because it's not technically anime, but it has the same art style, same animation, or same form of storytelling.
Yeah.
I kind of hate the argument of anime can only is Japanese.
Yeah.
Stupid, but whatever. That's why I say not technically an anime.
Yeah.
But then I think about it.
It's anime adjacent.
Then I thought about it at work, and Airbender is an anime because there is a beach episode.
You right.
This is correct. That's the requirement. That's it.
Yep. And it was like,
wait, does this mean JoJo has a beach episode?
You know what? I think there is. It's not like your traditional like get everyone in a swimsuit beach episode, but they are on a beach.
You know what? I count it.
Yeah.
I count it.
And like, if I remember correctly, I think there's technically 2 beach episodes in Airbender.
Double anime.
Yeah.
Because the first time they go to the Kyoshi Islands.
Yep, that's a beach episode.
Yes.
And where Zuko is back with the Fire Nation and his sister and his friends. Her friends.
Right. The flashback. Oh my god. That fucking episode. I haven't watched
that episode. I have no idea.
Oh, yeah. It's that episode.
I have watched season 1.
Oh shit, really?
Of Avatar.
Oh.
We need to change
that.
It's on my list, but it's a very long list.
Oh god, story of my life.
But Airbender is important. Well,
it is important. But I also recently discovered that I can still stitch and watch subbed anime, so now I'm like, cool, I can stitch and watch JoJo.
Yeah, well... one hell at a time.
I forgot you fell off.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that too. I remember I was like testing that theory. I was like, can I just jump down? Well, I can fall down.
Can I jump?
Fine.
No. Can I fall? Yes. Does this game have fall damage? We're about to find out.
Yeet.
That is the biggest question in every video game.
Do I take fall damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, there's a cliff. I can fall. Will it hurt? Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Or, god damn it.
I'm pretty sure there's a proud tradition of, like, saving a game and then finding that out for yourself.
Yeah.
I remember doing that in... Well, I was reasonably sure fall damage was a thing in Breath of the Wild because the entire point of the tutorial, like, level is to get a glider to get off the main island.
Yeah.
So
they're like, point blank, you will die if you jump from this.
Yeah, you'll die, and then
Whoa.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a lot at once.
It was. I'm so sad you didn't keep all of them
I know.
right there.
It's kind of hard to tell, but they dodge around, and it's not really intuitive which way the joystick is supposed to be, like, opposite, because you're supposed to be pulling in the opposite direction. And sometimes the way they move makes it really difficult to get it, like, pulled.
Yeah. It looks...
Is there, like, pseudo motion controls with this or something?
Piece of cheese.
There's motion controls for some things. I'm not sure. I mean, the only thing that I know is motion control is that target, like that crosshair that comes out sometimes when you suck something off the vacuum and you shoot it.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't think this has anything to do with it.
Okay.
And if it does, I'm fucking cool.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past it.
Yeah.
But it would be something I would overlook as well, because it's like, you don't think about motion controls.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they don't come out right off the gate and be like, yeah, you can use your motion controls for this, it's not something that you think about.
Right.
Especially when the Switch has been, it's a handheld console. It's not like the Wii, and you're like, but it is.
Yeah, moving it around, for most games, the point of it isn't to move your controller around. So...
Yeah. I think the only thing that really gets me with that is when you're doing, like, photo opportunities in Breath of the Wild or in Pokemon Sword, where you're like, okay, now I can turn the entire console.
Right, yes. Which reminds me, I finally got a new motion bar. Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, that hurt me the first time.
It hurt me. But it's so difficult. I don't think I can, like, jump on the table or anything.
No, you would have had to suck it up with your vacuum.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where I was commenting on how the beeping isn't very annoying in this until, you know, we drop down to 9 health.
Yeah, then it gets a little obnoxious. But you know what? It was fine. It was fine. Spoilers, I'm fine.
Spoilers, we don't die.
Yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Shit, I forgot what I was saying.
You got a new motion bar.
Oh yeah, new motion bar for the Wii U, and then have not played any of my Wii U games.
Relatable. I think the last time we used my Wii U was when you gave us Pikmin and Katrina went on like a week-long binge. Yeah. And she's like halfway through the game and still hasn't come back to it. And I'm like, yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's about our speed.
Pikmin's a weird game, too.
Yeah.
It is.
I only played it a little bit, but,
reminds me of the fact that I was playing Chibi Robo and I
totally thought you sucked up that chair.
I think you can.
Well,
Did they break?
They break.
It broke and it went along the same arc as the cloth, but it fell behind the table.
Oh, right.
Man, we fucked around with this cheese for like
right.
minutes.
This cheese seemed like there's something. I'm still not convinced there's not something with the cheese.
Well, there was. It was just later.
Was it?
Yeah, there was, because it was the mouse
that stole the cupcake.
But were we even sure that it was going after the cheese, or was it just like a mechanic that it pops out eventually? I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, we kind of.
We'll probably never know.
Yeah, we just, we're stumbling through. We're doing the best we can. We're not using a walkthrough, and honestly, we're fine.
Yeah.
It's more entertaining that way.
Yeah.
It is. It's true. Because it's honest.
Yeah. I tried to get through that hole because I assumed.
Oh yeah, because you thought Luigi could go through.
It was a thought. Yeah, no, I'm notorious at not finishing games.
Relatable.
I need to get back to Kingdom Hearts before I forget what was going on or how to play.
Oh,
you started that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really do. I need to go back to playing the DLC for it. I was streaming it on my channel with Katrina.
Right.
And it's... Oh, God. So this second part of the DLC is just boss fights. It's 13 fucking boss fights, one after another.
Oh.
Nice.
That's a lot.
It was so much. And of course, I went for the hardest one first without freaking realizing it.
Oh.
And it was so bad. I got my ass handed to me. I also was not, max level.
Yeah.
I was doing this at like level 60 something and the max level's 99. And we got close. We got him about halfway down.
That's admirable. I think I started the level for Wonderland in the first Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And I think I need to go back and pound out another couple levels or something, or see if I missed any content, because I encountered a boss fight and I was like, wait, I don't think I was finished exploring. And then it got my shit pushed in 5 times in a row, and I'm like, I either need to get good or I need to miss something.
Is it that juggling bitch where you're like...
You have to knock his hats off or something? Yeah, the juggler.
The juggler, and you're on the table, you're little Sora?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck that fight, first of all.
Okay, well, good to know it's not just me.
No, listen, Kingdom Hearts 1 is so unbalanced, the boss fights are so hard.
God.
It's, the rest of the game series is so much easier, except for Chain of Memories, because fuck that game in particular.
Is that the card game one?
Yes!
Oh,
that's the one where you have to have decks. It's the second game in the series, and unfortunately it is important for story. It sucks to play.
Yeah, that was a weird era for games.
It also came out on the Game Boy Advance.
Well, I mean, a lot of games around that time were just oh yeah, deck builder, action thingy.
Yeah, and you're like, but why?
It's like they're
This
trying
is a
to
bad
ride
mechanic.
the popularity of like the collector games like Yu-Gi-Oh! And
I guess, because I mean, well, no, it was still after like the Pokemon trading card version came out, but there was still like games like that were very popular.
Yeah.
I didn't get it; it sucked, but I beat that game fair and square. It was me because Katrina doesn't have the tactical skills really for it.
Yeah.
Like, Katrina's all button mash, go, 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 go.
Yeah, that sounds
You
right.
had to have strategy for this one.
Yeah.
Which meant it was actually me beating it.
Yeah.
Which sounds so bad. I can play a strategy game, blah, blah.
No.
I can't. I just learn.
Listen, yeah, no, I'm that way too. It's like, I'll start by button mashing because I'm kind of lazy. But if I realize that won't get me there, then I will adapt. It was... Listen, I love Katrina. Watching her play Dragon Age was so frustrating.
I know! Okay, I know!
Yeah, watching her play a bunch of games. I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet.
Yeah, because you know if you call her out on it, she's just gonna freak out on you. You're like, stop!
Game. Oh.
Remember fucking, Dead Space?
Yes!
Oh no. I didn't watch that one. What happened?
There's one spot where, like, she's just flailing, shooting about everywhere. And I think you said you have to aim or you have to, like, reload or something. And Katrina, as loud as she fucking can, is like, I know!
You have to aim!
I think it was literally, you have to aim, Katrina. And she's just like, I fucking know! And I'm like, okay!
Okay.
You'll calm down and you'll come talk to me in a minute. It's fine.
Yeah, I think in the because I edit the videos, that was one of the few times where I was just like an asshole. And in the in like older Game Grumps fashion, where they have just text pop up from the editor.
Oh yeah, right.
I think I wrote in like, help, mom and dad are fighting.
That's beautiful. You know, now that I don't have like work at night and I can have a part of a life,
Right?
I feel like I should help edit the videos because commentary from the editors
It's so good.
It's very good.
Yeah. I'm lazy sometimes, and sometimes I forget.
Right.
Like,
preaching to the choir.
Honest to God.
like I didn't realize until Thursday. Part 3 is not out.
Oh, whoops.
And has not been edited.
Oh, whoops.
So I edited that real quick Friday.
Posted it up yesterday.
Meant to post it yesterday.
I didn't get a notification saying that we uploaded.
So that's going to be Monday's video.
Oh, that's cool.
This is going to be Saturday's video.
It's okay, this is episode,
Valid.
5?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We're good.
Also, I
good.
apologize for how frustrating this boss fight looks because I cannot describe to you with words how difficult it is to aim that fucking vacuum. Because there's a constantly moving target, and I'm like always aiming high, and I'm trying to do it fast, and I can barely turn without bumping into something. So this was.
Trust me, the frustration you guys feel watching was pretty much evenly matched by the frustration we felt going through it.
Yeah.
Wait, is this part 5?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, sorry, part 4 was not.
Right.
The one.
That makes sense because we usually do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a second, we have 3 out.
It was like, whatever last one is.
Yeah.
For some reason, I kept thinking this was 4. Even when we recorded it.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna go check our channel.
No, this is 5.
I don't know for sure, though.
He's not letting go of his frying pan yet.
Yes, we know.
Yet.
God, I remember yelling so much at the screen for EGAD, being like, shut up, we know!
Fucking EGAD, always at the worst moments, too. Oh, yeah, okay. And I think this is where we figured it out, and I was like, okay, alright.
We got this.
We got
this. Oh god, yeah, part 3 went up 2 weeks ago.
You know what? It's fine. We've been doing soul searching. We've been branding. We've been dealing with life. We're new people. This is 2020.
2020, halfway through February. Woo woo!
Should we say some of the things we wanted to do with the rebranding?
Ow.
Like more of the live videos?
We have talked about this, but fuck if I remember. Are we talking specifically like the drawing videos?
Yeah, the drawing ones.
Drawing and the don't laugh. Because we can actually do that.
That's
we
right.
can.
Yeah, figured out how to proper screen capture or screen record on PC now today.
Using software.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, what was it before that you're the old?
We were using Place TV, and then they completely shut down back in November.
Really? They
Yeah.
didn't even have software available anymore.
Nope, they shut down all of their servers. You cannot use their system to record anymore at all. It's just, it got completely shut down.
Yep.
Which left, screen recorders like Loilo and OBS. And OBS is really good, but you have to know how to set it up and you have to know how to run it.
Which I do not.
I finally figured out how to make it work on my laptop, which was a stroke of genius in and of itself because my laptop is old and obsolete in computer terminology at this point in its life. And I was like, I made it work, and it recorded Dragon Age smoothly, and I was like, yeah!
Good. That was me. I figured out how to use OBS when I used to do art streams.
Yeah.
So remember when that was a thing that I actually did?
Remember when I arted?
Remember when I arted? I say that, but I've been trying to wrangle my urge to draw JoJo.
No, ride that urge! Ride that urge!
I physically haven't had time for the past few days, and it's been awful.
That's fair. I literally whipped out like a...
With the drawing show that we want to do, it might get you more motivated.
That's true.
I'm not lacking motivation right now.
It's lacking time.
Yeah.
But if we know for a fact that we're like, okay, we're going to set aside time to do this art thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I know I have time to do that. Especially because if you're doing like draw-fee style where you draw it in your own time, you just screen record and that's audio and shit over it.
Like the time-lapse ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I was thinking the ones where we do actually just only take 15 minutes per drawing or something would be
bold of you to assume I'll get any further than a rough sketch of a body in 15 minutes.
Listen, this is about you guys have to lower standards. I know that I'm the more experienced artist here, but the stick figures are fine.
The stick figures are fine.
You were gonna say lower standards, for a while, mine are going to be very crude stick figures.
I have too much pride in my drawing ability for that.
That's really valid.
Will I, however, succumb to horrible proportions to get it done? Yes. I got myself through college that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, they'll probably be a month or so out. Maybe once a month we'll do one of those.
Come up with some ideas, which, by the way, if anyone finds this and has suggestions, put them in the comments.
Please.
We'll write them down.
And in the case of, like Seth, who watches our videos but doesn't have a YouTube account to leave comments with, shoot me a message on Discord, because I know you know me, so...
Yeah.
Give me ideas!
People who know us, DM us. Find your ways.
Yeah,
alternatively, if you have a Twitter, DM us on Twitter.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's all the social medias.
Yeah.
Which also just got recently rebranded.
If you don't use Facebook, I don't blame you. Hit us up on Twitter.
Yes. Don't bother with Tumblr, because...
It's a poor social media.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Social media for whores.
I'm on it because I've been on there for so long that it caters to all of my interests, and I've curated my ability to navigate it.
Yeah.
That's not the word I'm looking for, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. It's our space that we're familiar with. It's where all our stuff is. It's what we're used to. There's really no alternative. The closest alternative is Twitter, and I hate Twitter's format.
I hate Twitter's format.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also where I find all of my stuff for Motozushi now, because that's where the entire Motozushi fandom moved to, was Twitter.
Really? That's
yeah. which is really cool because there's a whole big writing side of it, and people like post snippets, and they're like, "Hey, if you want this, DM me, and I'll link it to you in my Privator." Privator's a whole different thing.
Right.
I'm glad it exists though because, yes,
What
please.
is it?
Privator is an ability to make like your tweets private. It acts like Twitter. It's connected to your Twitter account, but you can lock your things behind passwords or a age rating, or it's locked only to your followers.
Oh, that's smart.
So that way, if you're posting, like R18 stuff, you can be like, yeah, okay, only people who can get the password from me or who are my followers and have confirmed the fact that they are over 18 can get into this.
Yeah. That's smart.
Kind of like a pseudo private Discord.
Yeah, kinda. Which is super nice because then I don't feel bad looking at 18 years and older stuff because I'm like, yeah, I know for a fact that this person is over 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a whole other bag of cats right there with fandoms.
You know exactly where I was going with that because being in JoJo Hell, joined a JoJo server on Discord.
Oh,
and
boy.
I would like to point out that in most of the arcs, the characters are under 18.
Yeah.
Need I say more?
Yeah, this latest one, I kept forgetting that fact.
Giorno is only 15. Please do not loot him.
Well, also, like, there's a couple scenes where he's getting patted down because he's going to go into a prison.
Yeah.
And you see, like, it's a lady cop who's patting him down, and you see her hand on the small of his back and working her way down, just like, whoa. And the whole time, she's like, she's going to touch the butt. She's going to touch. He's 15.
Yeah, I want to point out that the scene was not sexualized in the anime. It was just, obviously it was a pet. It wasn't, they didn't exaggerate it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can interpret it however you want, but they didn't linger on it in like a gross, lewd way. But Justin, being Justin, was like, "Oh, is she gonna touch the butt?" And I said, he is so 15 years old."
And then you feel shame in your heart because you're like, I know that. Why is that the knee-jerk reaction?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help that they don't really design them to look like kids.
No.
Although Giorno looks kind of baby. No, in retrospect, I thought he looked baby.
I guess all of that group except for white-haired dude was all underage, weren't they?
Bruno wasn't.
No?
No, Bruno was an adult.
Oh, okay.
Bruno and Apache were adults, and the rest were teenagers.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, good times. I'm pretty sure from part 3 onward, they're all teenagers, except for the obvious exceptions. Oh yeah, trying to cook the meat. We're trying to be clever, guys.
I just wanted to see if we could throw it.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, there was no force behind it. You could only drop it.
Which is depressing.
Right.
I wanted a meat rocket.
Well,
I phrased
Andy.
it that way for a reason.
Like, I like how we started off this video. It's like, don't you do JoJo jokes.
Right? Yeah, and now listen, when you become JoJo trash.
When you become JoJo trash, it is just your life at that point.
It's just your life.
Yeah, this fucking door
and
and the sideways plunger.
Sideways. It was so confusing because that's definitely a glitch.
Yep.
It clipped into the door.
It clipped. Oh, I hated this.
I was so frustrated because I was like, is there an angle? There is not an angle.
It just didn't work. I just remember that we were like, oh yeah, there has to be something back here in the freezer.
Right.
We have to do this thing, and then we can move on. And we just completely ignored the fact that the button was there.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, I don't know. So I found this video the other day, and I don't know. I linked it to you guys. I don't know if you've watched it, but
It's always a safe assumption that I didn't.
Yeah, it's a safe assumption that I didn't. Usually because you send it to me at a time that I can't stop and watch something, and then I forget.
That's fair. But it's probably going to, like, when we decide to do the Don't Laugh challenges, it might be my first video that I post.
Oh.
And I'll tell you because we'll probably forget.
Yeah.
So, Star Wars Episode 3, where Obi-Wan and Anakin are fighting, I forgot what the planet's name is, but on the lava field.
Yeah.
The whole, you were the chosen one, Anakin.
Yeah.
So, the title on it, because I found it on Facebook, was, "This is what happens when Disney buys Star Wars."
Oh
no. They got a voice, they did voices that sounded like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck to say those lines.
No! You were the chosen one.
Mickey Mouse was Obi, and Donald Duck was Anakin.
Oh no!
And it is amazing.
That's amazing.
That's
great. Disney.
I'll probably have to show you once the video ends.
Yeah.
Oh god. And the best part about doing Don't Laugh challenges is even if I've seen the video before, that's no guarantee that I won't laugh again.
That may be a reason that I laugh preemptively and lose early.
Because you're like, I know this one!
Yep. Like, one of Markiplier's, it's one of his earlier ones, the one with the damn screaming mice gets me every time.
Every time! That and the screaming husky.
Yeah, the screaming husky. The animal ones are usually the ones that get me. The last one we watched was the one that had the dog at the vet with the cone.
Yeah.
The screaming one.
One of my favorites is the one where they're like secretly recording the dog and he's like, "Wah, wah," and it's like, yeah, I got this on video.
Oh god, those are always the best.
I remember one that broke me immediately. Was it looked like it was at some rodeo or something, and Smash Mouth starts playing.
Somebody wants.
And the dude kicks in the. It starts off, pauses. Dude kicks the door, then immediately the door flies back in his face, and it's like, I'm out.
I'm out. I'm done. God, I see so many of those, especially the one with like Big Bird who kicks the door open, and I'm like, oh no, it is an audio video gag that will always kill me.
Right. Same. Honestly, same. I have a few things like that. Sort of how, like, every time it comes up, I always tell people, like, please, if you find an Elder Scrolls meme, always send it to me. Because the one...
Alone, put your head back out.
We're trying to capture an image of the cat peeking in the closet.
Alone!
Alone!
Nope.
No, she knows.
You saw me pull out my camera. God damn it.
I don't sense it.
Yeah. I like how we had to chase this cupcake down like 4 times.
Yeah.
From this damn mouse.
This was so fucking... This was frustrating.
So frustrating.
Followed by, or can we take the cheese with us?
Right. The answers now. Spoilers.
Okay. I just realized, like, we don't technically know when the video's gonna end, so... Let's make sure it's not like we're talking and then all of a sudden the video ends.
Right.
No, it's okay. There's definitely still time.
Yeah.
Ellen, please put your head back on. It was a really cute photo.
Oh, please.
She looked so cryptid-like. It was great.
Do it for the vine.
Do it for the followers. I'll post it on Twitter. You'll be famous.
Yeah, so my closet has little high shelves that are right next to the door. She likes to sit on the shelves and then just poke her head out of the door.
It was great. It was great.
It was beautiful.
I'm gonna put my camera away, and then you're gonna pop your head back down.
Yep, that's how it goes. Guaranteed.
Oh yeah, this is when we lost track of the mouse, and we're like, where'd it go?
Yeah, well, I think I was assuming maybe it goes back and forth, but
Yeah, that was us going. We saw it go this way, but did it maybe go this way instead?
Yeah. Did it go where we know there are already mouse holes? Yeah. There
it was. Trust me, whatever frustration you guys feel, we feel it too.
Yeah.
At this point, this is an episode of Grumps where we just talk about random shit.
Yeah, right. We have, hardly acknowledged the gameplay overall.
That's
and
okay.
that's fine.
We get the basis of what's going on, and the viewers know what's going on.
The viewers know we defeated the boss, we got a button, we're chasing this fucking mouse.
With its glowing stomach. This brought up the topic of glow-in-the-dark cupcakes last time.
Right!
Oh, yeah. Which do exist. You can make glow-in-the-dark frosting using tonic water.
What?
Yeah! It's, if you make it with tonic water, it'll glow in the dark under, black lights and stuff. And I'm like, okay, so I need to do this now.
Damn.
Do I have tonic water? No. Will I one day? Yes.
Yes.
Maybe.
I was thinking earlier, and I never think this, but I had, I smelled them baking something at the place that I clean on weekend mornings, because I clean a firehouse grill. And I think they were baking, I don't know. It might have just been bread or something, but it made me crave snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles.
And I wanted to get more of that, gluten-free, stuff and bake some cookies. And I literally never think that I want to bake something.
That's fair.
That is very fair.
Yes.
I get in a baking mood, once every 3 months or so. And then I don't act on it, which is a shame.
Yeah, cooking in general is something that I would like to get myself to do more.
Yeah.
Baking is kind of different than cooking. It's funny because I don't really eat baked foods because I try to eat gluten-free. But, oh, I didn't even notice that was an achievement that popped up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. But I probably have done more baking in my life than I have cooking. Other than, easy, throw it in the microwave type shit. Actual, concocting food that requires assembling ingredients. Because a lot of the time, around Christmas or something, I'll bake stuff in lieu of presents.
That's fair.
Yeah. So,
The
yeah.
pig butt.
Oh, yeah! And I never found out if that was, a thing, did we? Or did it just spin fast enough that it spat money out?
I think it spun fast enough that it spat.
It's pretty much just a piggy bank on the wall.
Yeah, I guess that, yeah, you're right. That's right, we mentioned that. Oh, see, that's so frustrating, because I know that relative to where I see the ghost pulling on the screen is where I'm trying to push the joystick in the opposite direction. And it doesn't work sometimes. I swear I'm not this bad at video games. These controls are just awful.
The controls are broken! God. Speaking of cooking things, though, so Trina's brother Steven came over this weekend. He came down from college, and oh boy, that boy can fucking cook.
Oh shit.
He came down and he's like, okay, if you guys clean your kitchen, if it's clean before I get there, which it wasn't.
Rip.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Listen, I had most of the dishes done, but I was so tired Thursday night. I didn't even stay up until he got in. I went to bed at 10 and he got in at 11:30.
That's really valid, though.
But he's like, I will buy whatever we need for dinner, and I will cook you guys dinner. And he made us these, teriyaki pineapple burgers.
Oh, shit.
That were so good. Except he burnt the buns.
Oh, whoops. Rip.
But it was, God, it was probably the best food I'd had in a while.
God,
because my own desire to cook is so slim.
we all been there.
Reminds me anytime I cooked at the Wabash house.
Oh, yeah.
You guys just, like, when they moved out, and then you, Ian, and Katrina are always trying to steal my food afterwards. It's like, yeah, it's just so good. It's like, it's just macaroni. Yeah, but you make it real good. I add spices. That's it.
I add spices.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, our desire to cook or do anything in that house was very low because it was so hard to keep on top of everything.
The Wabash house is like this weird, like, vortex of not being able to keep anything clean.
No. and then the Kool-Aid. When I made Kool-Aid, all you guys were just, oh yeah, Justin makes really good Kool-Aid. I just make extra sugar.
Hi,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how do you make Kool-Aid better?
That and sometimes I mix flavors.
Oh.
Yeah.
There she is again. That's it.
Oh.
Oh, there she goes.
Oh.
God damn it, Alune!
Alune!
Oh, and now you're not even in the closet.
Aw, rude. She knew.
She done been new. Ugh.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's very rare that I create enough food to share. Because that's how seldom I cook.
Yeah.
But when I do cook, I would like to say that I am pretty good at it.
Yes.
Oh, stretch.
That's what I wanted.
Money, dollar bills.
Dollar, dollar, dollar.
I like how Ghost Pop is just like, yeah, get that money. Get
Yeah. Ghost Pup is more like, hey, look, listen, look.
Listen!
Here's the quest you're supposed to be doing is over here. Hey, the thing that you need is over here.
But
hey, you're supposed to be doing something over here. I fucking know.
But I don't think as obnoxious.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Uh,
Oh, goddamn Navi.
Yeah. Hey, look. Listen.
Steven has lent me what is it?
Ocarina of Time?
No, although I do own that.
Was that Majora's?
Link's Adventures, the new, one of the new Legend of Zelda games that came out on the Switch.
On Switch?
Skyward?
That's a Wii game.
Is that a Wii?
Yes.
I don't.
Link's Awakening.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because Zach really wants that one because it's a recreation of like one of the original.
Oh,
Zelda
yeah.
games.
The new one.
Yeah.
I don't play a whole lot of Zelda games, so I don't know.
Yeah.
He's letting me borrow it because he finished it and I'd expressed an interest to play it when he first bought it back in October. And so he's like, well, I beat it, and, you're giving me back Smash Bros, so you can borrow this one now. And I was like, awesome! And I'm like, but I'm in the middle of playing Fire Emblem. Can I play multiple games at once? Not usually.
Yet I do not have that capability.
I have to write it through to the end, or it is just months and months between me playing that game and then me picking it up again, and then I'm like, where was I? And then I restart it. And
That's exactly why, when I was playing Dragon Age, because Dragon Age Inquisition is such a long fucking game.
It is.
And I was trying to play a sort of completionist run of all the zones before I hit a point where I was like, this is a lot of game, and if I don't actually try to finish it, I'm never gonna finish it because I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna drop it. I'm not gonna come back to it for months. I'm gonna forget how to play. I'm gonna forget where I am.
You mean me in Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the pooper ghost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I felt so bad for this poor ghost.
Taking this. Excuse
I need to borrow the funny papers.
Can I have the Sunday cartoons, please? Oh, talk about aging ourselves.
Right. You got the new Garfield comic strip. I haven't read it this week.
Oh god, that just takes me right back to living in California.
I need my silly putty and I want to make copies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. God. Sometimes, not to, age us or make the, embrace the generational divide, but do you feel like kids these days still do shit like that now that they have cell phones?
I can say for a fact that yes, they do.
Okay, good.
The generational divide may be strong in the fact that, we didn't grow up with technology as ingrained as it is now. I mean, it was still definitely there. It was still something that was very prevalent in my life growing up, at least.
Yeah.
But kids are still kids.
This is good.
And they still do stupid shit.
This is good.
In the van, because I do school runs. I pick kids up from school and take them back to daycare. One of my kids, he got a sticky hand for Valentine's Day. And he leaned out the window of the passenger seat and it was just flicking it at the windshield while I'm stopped at the school, and he's like, I'm gonna try and get it all the way to the other side, and I'm just like, are you sure your sticky hand's gonna reach that far?
That's the dream. Oh my
god. It was so good.
So, with that said, that reminded me of a stupid thing I would always do as a kid. Do you remember those poppers?
Oh yeah, the ones you push down and
you flip them inside out and then
and they pop back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I discovered because it's got a little hole, you can make it like a little suction cup.
Oh.
So I'd always just stick it on my face or on my arm and just push down.
Give yourself hickeys.
And just see how long they would hold.
Oh my god.
Relatable. I've done that. I did that.
And then I can't remember how I did it, but I found a way to you can flip them inside out and then do that so it would stick to you. But then after a while it would pop. So it would just be on my arm or just pop.
Do you leave yourself lots of suction welts?
Yeah.
Zach told me a story about how when he and his brother were kids, his brother had a jar or maybe it was a glass. He had a glass and he was suctioning it to his mouth. He had the whole top of the glass around his mouth and chin and was inhaling and sucking it against his mouth. And when he finally pulled it out, just the entire lower half of his face was a giant welt. So I think about that a lot.
Yeah.
I think about that a lot because I have done that. And not hard enough to give myself a welt, but
yeah, I definitely did that when I was a kid.
I've done that as an adult at 25 years old.
Valid. I think the only reason I haven't is because I don't want to give myself a hickey, and I'm paranoid like that.
That's fair.
I'm if this suctions to my skin for more than 2 seconds, then
game over.
Game over.
Everyone will know my shame.
Yeah, because if you see a welt around somebody's mouth like that, you know exactly what happened.
You know exactly how they did it, and you will find joy in it for the entirety of the day.
But then at that point it becomes a personal challenge to be hey, I did this. You guys want to do it?
Yeah.
No.
I dare you.
You guys are going to do this.
You will join me in suction hell.
Because that's usually how that stuff starts.
Right.
It's true. Oh. But it was so cute, though, because going back to that same kid who was doing the sticky hand against the windshield, he, made this older woman's entire day, because while we were driving, he just rolled down the window and shouted out, "Happy Valentine's Day" at the top of his lungs.
Oh.
And this woman next to us in her car, there was a beat where we're okay, I don't know if she actually heard us, I don't know what's going on, and I'm just child, please roll up the window, it's cold outside, and I want to drive. It's better than you opening the car, but good lord. But she rolled down the window and she's just like, thank you too.
Aww.
And he's like, I didn't think she actually heard me. And I'm like, dude, you probably just made her entire day because older people don't get enough love.
It's true.
So then he screamed Happy Valentine's Day at literally everyone we passed on the road.
How old is he?
He is 11. He turns 12 this year.
Okay. Nice. Sometimes kids can be so pure.
Yeah.
Sometimes kids are so good. And I love my job.
Yes, this is good.
About half the time.
Okay, about 3/4 of the time I really love my job. And that other quarter of the time is when the kids are flipping their shit and I'm just like, oh my god, stop!
Yeah, I could not do what you guys do for even a day. I enjoy kids in very sparing quantities sometimes, but I will lose my temper.
Yeah.
Relatable. There are definitely some days where you just walk away.
Yeah, relatable.
That was me at the end of Friday, where I was like, I'm leaving now. They're all yours. There's 10 of them. I'm going home.
Yeah.
And then I sat on the porch until Katrina came and got me.
Sometimes you just gotta walk away.
Yep. This is probably where we'll call it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you're up to speed, you saw this riveting gameplay.
Yep.
With our very salient commentary.
That's okay. Last time this happened, we had like half an hour conversation of Nickelback.
It's true!
Right.
It's true!
And that was a great episode.
That was a beautiful episode.
Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, follow us on social medias, we mentioned those before, links are down in the description below, and show your love by sharing the video with your friends, and we'll love you harder 3000 next time.
Bye!
Bye!